So, you're the pathetic mortal that Zeus has sent to defeat me? You have no chance against me. I am Hades, Lord of the Underworld. I have armies of the dead at my disposal. They shall defeat you, and then you shall serve me in the land of the dead.
I thought Herc's Adventure would be like a Hercules game, and it's not really. Well, I mean, it kinda is, but it's not. But it is. Hercules is in this game, but he's only one of 3 characters. He's not like the main guy. In fact, he's kind of the sucky character. You can play this action-adventure, colorful beat-em-up game as this woman who shoots a bow. It's Hercules, who mainly uses a weapon, and as this little kid who also uses a weapon. Now, the kid and Hercules, they do have special moves, and they can pick up weapons where they throw as well. But their main attack, the one that they should be using by all accounts, like 70 or 80% of the time, you have to be up close with the enemies, and that's conducive to getting your ass handed to you in this game. It's not entirely hard, but it is hard when you're standing right up next to the enemy, especially because most of the enemies are huge, they can do some serious damage. It's smart to be away from the action. It's basically my strategy with any type of action-adventure game that gives me the luxury, and I repeat, the luxury, to play as a ranger. Shooting from far away, even if your shots do less damage, it's always advantageous versus standing up right next to the enemy and hitting them, because you're going to be getting hit just as much as the enemy. It just makes sense. Snipers die less in combat than guys who run into a room of bad guys and start shooting their AK-47 in a circular pattern. The chick in this game, the range class, she's just the best. She does fairly decent damage, more or less the same damage as Hercules with his sword, but also she has super strength as well, just like Hercules. In fact, the little kid character has super strength as well. Like, all 3 characters can pick up giant boulders, they can pick up sheep. They're as powerful as Hercules. Hercules has no advantage in this Hercules game. It makes no sense. Like, why make a Hercules game then? Just don't call the game Herc. Call it The Adventures of 3 Super Strong People from Greece. By the way, this little kid, this little black kid, oh my god, it's Skate! What are you doing in a Hercules game, Skate? What are you doing fighting monsters in ancient Greece, Skate? You little rascal, get back to the streets of rage. Those gangs are getting out of control because you left. We need you policing the streets of rage. The game has a very colorful, cartoony art style, but it looks good. I mean, the graphics are great. The graphics more or less could have been done on something like the Super Nintendo if the actual pixels had a little less detail in them, but still, the game looks great. It kind of actually reminds me of a Super Nintendo game. Zombies Ate Your Neighbors. It's very much like that. Or wait, is it Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Whatever. The zombies, they ate somebody's neighbors. That's the point I want to make. We gotta stop the zombies from eating everybody. They seem to be going after everyone's neighbors. Just go to a different neighborhood and eat people there. Leave us alone! In this neighborhood, we're good, God-fearing folk. We never had a problem with zombies, ever. A lot of us, we marched for zombie rights. You run around helping people in ancient Greece, killing different monsters, throwing sheep around, completing quests when you get quests, and the monsters all have their own little strategies that you have to figure out. And because you have fairly decent controls in the game, even the tougher monsters, you'll be able to beat them, at least with the chick. Like I said, because she can shoot from far away, she can basically stay out of danger if you play her smart. The other 2 characters, not so much. They do have, again, ranged attacks, but that's not their main attack, so it's just pointless to use them. And again, she has super strength. She can lift boulders just like Hercules. There's no point to play as Hercules in this game. He's useless. And she also has the most powerful special attack, which just just packs on the fact that she's completely OP, or maybe the other two characters are nerfed. She can like power up her bow and then rain hellfire onto the enemies. Because of the art style, it's kind of hard to aim the hellfire to actually get a whole bunch of enemies hit by that AoE attack. But when you do land on a bunch of enemies, it's really cool. You can do some serious damage. I really like the art style in the game's movies, the cinematics as well. It's very much like the gameplay art style. It's fun, colorful, obviously it's for kids, but adults can enjoy it as well because it's a quality product. This is a good game. I mean, I was expecting something like Disney's Hercules, the game. It's not that at all, it's completely different, but different doesn't mean bad. It's a nice game to play. Aesthetically looks good. Good controls, nothing bad here at all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more classic game reviews. Goodbye, my friends.